Since January of 2020, about 2.5 years now. God, time is flying. Anyway, we've been recording short, positive, and informative episodes of our Costa Rica Pura Vida lifestyle podcast series. This episode specifically represents number 1446. We know you're very busy with your own lives here in June of 2022, so we have decided to keep our podcast episodes abbreviated, running from as short as 60 to 90 seconds to perhaps 8 to 10 minutes at the longest. This way you can fit in a few before you start your day. When you break for lunch, you can listen to a couple, and right before you lay your head on your pillow for a deservedly good night's sleep, you have time for 3 or 4 more, and that will really entice you to have a good night's sleep, simply because we always record nothing but good news. So you'll have pleasant dreams. Today we're going to include in our daily presentations a very quick, always positive Costa Rica love story. About 2 months ago, we asked our readers and listeners to become involved in our series by sending in their love stories that they have experienced in Costa Rica. It's been a lot of fun hearing from so many people who have fallen in love in Costa Rica. We're adding their stories to our website every day or two at CostaRicaGoodNewsReport.com. That's Costa Rica GoodNewsReport.com. Take a look when you get a moment or two. We promise that it will uplift your mind, soul, and your spirit, and it may even bring back a memory or two when you first met your husband or wife. And if you did meet the love of your life here in Costa Rica, we want to hear from you. Send in your story to us via email at CostaRicaGoodNews@gmail.com. That's Costa Rica goodnews@gmail.com. We'd love to share your Costa Rica love story with all of our readers and listeners. To date, 183,000 people. With that in mind, here's a quick love story to get you going in a positive light for the rest of the day. Let's talk about Bubba and Millie. A love for crawfish and fishing brought these two kind souls together about 7 years ago in the Golfito area. Bubba is from Louisiana, Millie is from the Houston area, and they both visited Costa Rica in 2015, I believe it was, to go deep sea fishing. The charter they both signed up for had a great track record, and what a time they had. A total of 8 people were on board that day from all over the world. It was a match made in heaven when these two started talking, Bubba and Millie. And now they're married and they spend a lot of time in Costa Rica. Soon, they said in a couple months, they're going to be moving here, and they want to buy a boat and start a business of their own. There's so many love stories coming out of Costa Rica, and again, Cupid's arrow has hit his mark. We sure wish Bubba and Millie the best and hope that they stay in touch with us when they finally move here. Costa Rica seems to be an amazing venue for love to happen. Bubba and Millie will be fishing forever here. And we do thank you for listening. Stay tuned daily for more of the same here at Costa Rica Pura Vida Lifestyle Podcast Series. In closing, we're found on all major podcast venues: iHeartRadio, Spotify, Anchor, Podchaser, Apple, Google, most all of the others. Have a wonderful day, and we're going to see you tomorrow, same time.